Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Today's video going to be a wee quick roundup of all the transfer stories, ins and outs regarding Celtic. So before we crack on with the video, please just a wee reminder, encouragement, if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet and you like the style of videos, the variety of videos available through the channel, please do click that subscribe button. If you like the video, do click the like button, and comment section as always open for your thoughts on the topics of the video and other current Celtic issues. So waking up this morning was rather surprised to see that Kyogo Furuhashi, our Japanese striker, was being linked with Manchester City. I initially thought this seemed extremely unlikely, and as much as I think Kyogo is a very good striker for Celtic, I was very surprised to see Man City being linked with him, and so initially I discounted the story. However, the story has been backed up by Sky Sports transfer experts and by Fabrizio Romano, who is usually pretty accurate. And the story coming out of Manchester City is that Pep Guardiola has admired Kyogo for the last 3 or 4 years, and that he sees Kyogo as being a good option up front for Man City as more of a backup squad player. And it's thought that Man City have a final selection between Kyogo and one other unnamed younger player. So we'd be obviously very disappointed to see Kyogo go. He is 29, going on 30, next birthday in January, and so this in essence would be a good time to sell Kyogo in terms of transfer value, etc. But I think Celtic should do their absolute best to keep hold of Kyogo. However, I think the draw of playing for Man City, one of the biggest, richest clubs in the world, and a very frequent winner of the English Premier League and in Europe, I think that would probably be too much for Kyogo to refuse. Uncertain as to what Celtic's asking price would be for Kyogo, uncertain as to what Man City would be willing to go up for. But I think if Man City do follow through with their desire to buy Kyogo, I think Celtic should ask for absolutely as much as possible, with the hope that Man City go away and think about the other player instead. The Matt O'Reilly deal with Brighton carries on. There's not been any further updates to the best of my knowledge so far today. Some sources are saying the price is £26 million up front with further add-ons and sell-on percentages. However, there do appear to be various different valuations and amounts bidded by Brighton, depending on which story, which source you read. However, at the point of recording the video, it does not appear Matt O'Reilly, Celtic and Brighton have come to any kind of conclusion, nor are there any other bids on the table. It is said that the loan deal to take Gustav Lagerbielke to SC Heerenveen in Holland is reaching very final stages, with just one or two minor details to thrash out, and it's expected that loan deal should go through in the very near future, taking Lagerbielke away to Holland on a 1-year deal as a loan, and I would suspect that there'll be a purchase option at the end of that. Now, in terms of players coming into the club, very interesting new name came forward today. young Polish under-21 international, currently playing in Major League Soccer in America, a player called Mateusz Bogusz. He has so far 18 caps for Poland at under-21 level, having represented them at various different age groups. Before that, he's on the verge of a full Polish international squad call-up. He's previously played for Leeds United in England, 2 teams in Spain, and also 1 team in Poland. And since he moved to Major League Soccer with Los Angeles FC, he's moved from being primarily an attacking midfielder to now being a main central striker, and he has been very successful in the last season or so with LAFC. In the 2024 American season, he has had 16 goals in 32 games with 6 assists, and over his whole career with LAFC, 74 games, 20 goals, 14 assists. And looking at his whole career with Leeds, the 2 teams in Spain, 1 team in Poland, and his time in America, 184 games, 33 goals, 23 assists, and so clearly his goal output has significantly improved in his time in America. His season rating is 7.55 out of 10, which is obviously a very good rating as an average over a whole season. He is 22 currently, but will be 23 tomorrow, 5'9" in height. His contract runs with LAFC until the end of December 2026, and it's thought that the asking price would be in the region of £6.8 million up to £8.5 million. And inside sources are saying that contract and salary demands would not be out with Celtic's usual wage budget. So, is a player that I have heard of a little bit about, but to no great depth. However, it is said that the negotiations between Celtic and LAFC are quite far advanced, and it's seen that he may well be this a player more being recruited to be a striker, but also doubling up as a attacking midfielder with also the ability to play out wide. In addition, so quite a versatile player, but I suspect that he is going to primarily be signed as a main striker. Alvin Sanches of FC Lausanne, the attacking midfielder and central midfielder, under 21 Switzerland player, are also said to be quite far advanced, that an asking price now of £3 million rather than £4 million is what FC Lausanne are looking for. Sanches is very keen to come to Celtic and prefers the Celtic option rather than Coventry or Leeds, both of whom are keen to sign him. FC Lausanne are willing to sell him, although they would prefer to keep him for a further season. Similar stories with Arne Engels of Augsburg in Germany. His asking price thought to be about £9 to £10 million. Again, Augsburg are willing to sell him, although would prefer not to. And Engels is also thought to be keen to come to Celtic because of the prospect of Champions League football. Celtic and Dundee remain apparently in negotiations and discussions regarding the £1 million signing of the midfielder Luke McCowan. As I said in yesterday's video, I suspect that will be kept as a backup option to put through next week, in the last week of the transfer window, should it be required. There was quite a lot of interest in the Ajax left-back, Owen Wijndal, but it now appears possibly that a £3 million purchase of Owen Beck, the Welsh international left-back playing for Liverpool, who previously was on loan at Dundee last season. There remains confusion as to whether Liverpool would prefer to loan out Beck or whether they would prefer to sell him. But although most stories are suggesting that Beck is available for transfer rather than loan, and Celtic do certainly appear to be the team wanting to buy him rather than loaning him, although there does appear to be a bit of distance between what price Liverpool are wanting and the price that Celtic are putting up as the initial bid. So that finishes things off for today, updating all the transfer stories as best I can up to the minute, between 4 and 5 on Wednesday afternoon. So just to finish off, we quick reminder, encouragement, suggestion to click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Click the like button if you like the video, and comment section, as always, open for your pleasant, polite suggestions regarding the topics of the video, the players being linked to Celtic, the merits of Kyogo leaving the club, the asking price for O'Reilly, and any other Celtic issues. And so until the next video, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, goodbye, and hail, hail.